Tyree. Here's Tyree with the lane. Tyree! Whoa! Can he get there? Tyree at the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Notre Dame! Woo! 98 big ones!
Irish have picked up all 3 first down opportunities, and from the 43, Wimbush looking deep. Chris Fink down there. Fink, did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown Irish! Incredible grab! He mossed him. He took it away from the defensive back.
Almost blocked. Gets it upfield. Zibikowski looking for a block. Cuts to the right to the 40. Gets a block. Gets to the 45, 50. Up to the 45, 40, 30. One man to beat. 20, 15, 10. He's done to the 5. Touchdown Irish.
What is up, everybody? It is Irish Benjamin 57 coming at you with a new type of video. So every Tuesday, I know this is a Wednesday, but every Tuesday I'm going to go through the top 25 teams and their matchups for that week if they play that week, and I will say who I think wins and who I think loses. There will be very little actual breakdowns of who I really think is going to win and all that. I only break down Notre Dame. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time. But let's get into this. So, starting off, the top dog in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, take on the Samford Bulldogs, a battle of the Bulldogs, if you will, in Athens. And unfortunately for Samford, Georgia's going to roll easily. They will show why they are top dog, if you will. Moving on, the game of the week, College Game Days location is the University of Alabama taking on Texas in Austin. This, unfortunately, to me, is going to be like last year's matchup between Miami and Alabama. A lot of hype, but in the end, Alabama is just too much. Props to Steve Sarkisian for getting this Texas team, in the limelight, if you will, but Alabama rolls too easily. It's high-tad in Austin. Alabama wins super easy. Moving on, number 3, Ohio State. So Arkansas State, the Red Wolves, travel to Columbus to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes. I think this is a super easy victory for Ohio State. CJ Stroud and company get that offense rolling after kind of a letdown if you will, against the Fighting Irish last week. Another Big Ten team with a super easy matchup. Michigan coming in at number 4. Hawaii, the Hawaii Warriors travel to Ann Arbor to take on Michigan Wolverines in the Big House. Not much to say about this one. Michigan rolls easily. A battle of South Carolina teams as Furman travels to number 5 Clemson. The Tigers really get it going. DJ Yu gets his confidence up as Clemson rolls over Furman State. The game that I am super interested in is Appalachian State traveling to College Station against the Texas A&M Aggies. What is and who is Appalachian State? Are they really as good as advertised, taking North Carolina down to the wire, or did North Carolina take a step back? We don't know. This is an Appalachian State team who had a really good year last year and made a bowl game. So what do we have here? I think A&M wins, but I think this might be a little closer than most people think. Kent State travels to number 7 Oklahoma. Not much to say here. Oklahoma wins pretty easily. Moving on to my team, Marshall takes on number 8 Notre Dame in South Bend. The preview for this game will actually drop today, so I won't give a score prediction. You can find that there, but the Freeman era finally gets rolling with a victory as Notre Dame cruises to an easy victory against the Marshall Thundering Herd. To me, this is the game of the week. Number 9 Baylor travels to number 21 Brigham Young in Provo. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. I think Baylor is the more complete team, and I do think they get this victory. But this is my almost upset of the week, as Brigham Young will give Baylor fits, but Baylor comes out victorious in the end. Southern Cal travels to Stanford as Lincoln Riley gets his first taste of actual Pac-12 football. I think Southern Cal is just too much, and this is an easy victory for the Trojans over the Stanford Cardinal. Arizona State travels to Oklahoma State in Stillwater. I think this is my upset of the week, or big upset of the week. Arizona State knocks off Oklahoma State. How do I say that? Well, I wasn't super impressed by Oklahoma State and what they did against Central Michigan. Yes, they put up a lot of points, but they also allowed Central Michigan, when they had their starters, their defensive starters, to kind of easily move the ball. So I have Arizona State beating Oklahoma State. The SEC matchup of the week, in my opinion, number 20 Kentucky travels to Gainesville to take on number 12 Florida. Another upset, in my opinion. Kentucky knocks off Florida. I don't think Florida is as good as advertised. I think Utah took a step back, and the fact that Florida struggled against Utah in the Swamp says everything. So Kentucky comes away with the victory. Talking about Utah, Southern Utah travels to number 13 Utah, and this is an easy victory for the Utes. The Utes have no problem taking on in-state foe Southern Utah. They win easily. A typical MAC versus Big Ten early season matchup sees Akron coming to East Lansing to take on the number 14 Michigan State Spartans. Michigan State has no problem. They beat Western Michigan fairly easily last week. They continue their dominance over MAC teams as they beat Akron. Southern Mississippi travels to number 15 Miami. Another, I think, easy victory. The Hurricanes, I think, are finally a legit contender for the ACC crown, and could be the team that finally, dethrones Clemson. Miami wins very, very easily in this game. A lot of people are super high on South Carolina as they travel to Arkansas. I don't see it. Sorry, Dad. My dad taught there. But I just don't see it. I think Arkansas is the third best team in the SEC, hands down. They win easily and defend Fayetteville. Another big-time top 25 matchup sees number 24 Tennessee traveling to number 17 Pittsburgh. This is another upset of the week. Upset, if you will. Tennessee knocks off number 17 Pitt. I was not impressed with Pitt against West Virginia. Lots of sloppy play, lots of mistakes made. I think Tennessee gets the upset. NC State takes on Charleston Southern. An easy victory for the Wolfpack, no problem. This isn't East Carolina. They win easily. Washington State travels to number 19, Wisconsin. The Badgers have a jump around entire game, not just in the fourth quarter. They win easily against a Washington State team that struggled mightily against Idaho, of all teams. Moving on to number 22, since we've already gone through number 21 with Brigham Young, Central Arkansas travels to Ole Miss. Easy victory for the Ole Miss Rebels, no problem. My other interesting game that I am curious about is Wake Forest travels to Vanderbilt. What do we have in Wake Forest? What do we have in Vanderbilt? We don't know. I think Wake Forest wins this game, but it's a very, very close victory. And to finish off the list, since we're skipping number 24 Tennessee, since we've already talked about them, Texas Tech travels to number 25 Houston. This, to me, is going to be a shootout just like Houston is used to and just like they had last week against UTSA. But Houston comes out victorious in a high-scoring affair, and there you have it. My top 25 picks of the week. If you like this video, smash that like button down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe tab and hit the bell icon so you would never miss a video from us. Also, tell me what you think. Did you agree or disagree with me? Or did you agree with some and disagree with others? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. And question of the week, who is your NFL team? Rep them down below. As always, have a great day. God bless, and go Irish!